What if I told you that a country born out of rebellion, with no king, no royal bloodline, and barely a navy, would one day lead the world in military, economy, and culture? This is the story of how the United States of America rose from scattered colonies to become the most powerful nation on Earth in just a few hundred years. It all started with 13 British colonies hugging the east coast of North America. At first, it was about survival. Settlers in Jamestown, way back in 1607, braved disease, hunger, and harsh winters just to stay alive. Over the next century, more immigrants arrived from Europe chasing land, freedom, and opportunity. But with the British Crown calling the shots from across the ocean, taxing everything from tea to stamps, tension boiled. Then came 1776. A radical idea was declared: all men are created equal. The American colonies, led by figures like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin, broke free from the mighty British Empire in a full-blown revolution. They didn't just want freedom, they wanted to create a new kind of nation, one that didn't need a king. Winning the war was hard. Building a country from scratch, even harder. America was still young, fragile, and full of contradictions. It preached freedom but enslaved millions. It promised unity but was deeply divided. Still, it pushed forward. The U.S. Constitution was drafted. A master plan for democracy. 3 branches of government. Checks and balances. Power to the people. Then came westward expansion. Millions of settlers pushed across the continent chasing manifest destiny. The belief that America was destined to stretch from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Railroads, gold rushes, and new states followed. But so did broken treaties with Native American tribes and rising tension over slavery. By the 1860s, the country was split in two, North versus South. The issue? Slavery and states' rights. The Civil War was the deadliest conflict in American history. Brother fought brother. Cities burned. Over 600,000 lives were lost. But in 1865, the Union won. Slavery was abolished. President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, but his vision survived. A united America, reborn from bloodshed. After the war, America transformed, fast. Steam engines, factories, steel, oil, yeah, the Industrial Revolution hit like a lightning bolt. Immigrants poured into cities like New York and Chicago, all chasing the American dream. Figures like Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, and Henry Ford, they really changed the game. Railroads connected the coasts, skyscrapers started to rise, and the light bulb turned nights into days. America became an economic powerhouse. But, the gap between rich and poor widened. Labor strikes, slums, and inequality followed. Still, the idea of opportunity for all kept the dream alive. When World War I erupted, America stayed out, at first. But in 1917, it joined the fight and helped tip the balance. After the war, the United States became a rising global force. Then came the Roaring '20s, jazz, cars, flappers, and booming business. But it didn't last. In 1929, the stock market crashed and the Great Depression began. Banks collapsed, unemployment soared. Enter Franklin D. Roosevelt and the New Deal, government programs to rebuild the economy and restore hope. Then came World War II. After the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, America entered the war full force. By 1945, the United States had not only helped defeat Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan, but had dropped the first atomic bombs and emerged as one of 2 global superpowers. After World War II, the world was split between 2 ideologies, capitalist America and communist Soviet Union. What followed was a high-stakes chess match, the Cold War. No direct war, but battles were fought through proxy conflicts like Korea, Vietnam, and a nuclear arms race. Meanwhile, back home, America boomed. Suburbs expanded, TVs flickered, the middle class grew, but so did the struggle for equality. The civil rights movement, led by giants like Martin Luther King Jr., fought to end segregation and racial injustice. In 1969, America made history by landing the first humans on the moon. The message was clear: the United States was leading the future. With the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, the United States stood as the world's only superpower. Technology exploded. The internet was born. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon changed how the world works. Culturally, America's movies, music, and media became global exports. From Hollywood to hip-hop, American influence went worldwide. After 9/11, the United States entered a new era of security and international conflict, including wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Despite political polarization and economic challenges, innovation never stopped. Tesla, SpaceX, artificial intelligence, social media, the United States kept pushing boundaries. So what's the secret? It's not just military might, not just money, it's the power of ideas, freedom, innovation, individualism, resilience. These aren't just words, they're stitched into the American story. The United States is far from perfect, it's messy, it argues, it struggles, but it also adapts, reinvents, and keeps reaching forward.